Hey guys, it's me, Nikki motherfucking New Hope, aka Daddy Issues, aka your daddy, and today we're going to be looking at some of my most recent, most favorite HOE talks. You know, the ones that are hashtag 304, hashtag RHGO. I don't know if they still use that one actually in particular, but yeah, the most fun HOE talks I've seen recently. Now, keep in mind, some of these I had to voice over my personal rendition of whatever music was laid over the top of these TikToks because of copyright. I don't want to get flagged or demonetized or whatever for this video. So you get the extra special treat of hearing my remix to some of these songs, which, I mean, congratulations. I know it's gonna be a very rare occasion, so just take it all in while you can. But before we get into the TikToks, I gotta ask you guys, as always, to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you can be the first to live the whole life. We're gonna get into the first one. Here we go.
And if you thought you had tea on me, bitch, you're drinking piss.
What? Now I love this one because it's exactly my attitude. Same attitude I've had this whole time. I've been threatened with it very, very minimal times, and trust me, the only times that I've been threatened with it, they immediately were like, ugh, because I was just like, and bitch, and do it. They already know. My mama dead. So yeah, anyways, moving on. Next one. Santa Claus we never see. Santa Claus, what's that? Who's he? Now, it was my first remix to the song, but about the TikTok, I don't have a P. I ain't never had no P. But, you know, to each his own, as long as it's consenting adults. And, I mean, you know, eventually they're going to figure out that it's probably not for them. This isn't going to be a commentary on peace. That'll come later, I'm sure. But, yeah, I just think it's funny. I just think the TikTok's funny. Next.
When the trick's coming back to back, and you have to go down to get them.
How often I have felt like this. I love it. I used to love, this is my own personal, I don't know, but I used to love doing that, and I used to love going, like, you know, being like 24 years old, going into like the nice ass, ritzy ass hotels, like 3 o'clock in the morning, dressed. I didn't like hoe out, like dress like hella hoed out, but like you could tell, bitch, that I wasn't there for no reason, especially when I bounced up out of there all cheesy with a big smile on my face an hour, half hour, 10 minutes later, just trotting out of there with my bag like, bye, bitch, what you want? Bye. They know. The people in the hotels like rarely care unless like you're starting shit or you're in commotion or you're, you know, an annoyance or you're being ratchet as fuck. So just, you know, hide your ratchet. Next.
I'm a finesser, a slick talker, and a bitch snatcher. After I smoke this wood, you finna hit this blade after.
It's just the truth for a lot of girls, and I don't know how they don't see them coming, the peas, but I can smell a pea from a mile away, man. A mile away, a couple miles. Like but I've been a renegade this whole time, so I gotta be a pea watcher, like a pea, you know, shaker. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. They ain't caught me slipping yet, bitch. And they know they're not gonna. No, sir. But yeah, it's funny because they instead of just being up front, like, hey, bitch. But I guess, I mean, whatever. Another thing, this is not a pee commentary this time. Next. Another one about peace, but I think this one's funny because you notice how she's keeping her head down? Because I told you guys before in an old TikTok, if you watched it, if you didn't, go to my TikTok at daddy.issues and scroll on through, baby. But it was an old school rule, and I don't know if it still applies. It must still apply, or at least bitches know about it, that if you can't look a pea in the face, otherwise they'd be able to break you, right? If you look a pea in the face, you got to give them all your money. And if you had a pea, then you would not be allowed to look peas in the face anyway. So then that's why she has her head down. funny to me. Yeah, I mean, some of these, I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you think they're funny, even if you're not in this business, because I really would like to know if it's like a thing that's only funny to me. I mean, in other hoes, but yeah. Next.
Bucket 8, bucket 9, you a dime, baby. My bitch classy, not ratchet. She throw it back, I'ma snatch it.
Another remix, a la Daddy Issues. I love it. Just go be a hoe with your friends. Baby, if you only knew. If you only knew. Next.
Woo, that'll do it. You don't have to worry about me. You do not have to worry about me.
You don't have to worry about me. I love it. Oh, I've been scammed before. It wasn't me. I don't do that. It wasn't me, and I would never do that to you. No, sir. Send your deposit. I'm a man of my word. A hoe of my word. Hoe with a heart of gold. Next.
Making my way down Century, walking the Plainfield, trying to bust me a trick.
Just love this hoe's energy. I just love it. I just think it's so cute. If you're gonna be walking, why don't you just be happy and gorgeous, you little gorgeous self? Next.
You trying to run this shit up? You don't need no sleep.
Gotta get that money. If you're not getting it, another hoe is. What did I used to say? Back when I was young and I didn't sleep as much, I used to be all about that life. Like, I'll sleep when I die. All night, because I would make $1,000 a night easily, if not a lot more. But, like, that was, like, standard. $1,000 a night was like, okay, easy, light work. But those were the RB days. Those were the RB days, baby. And those were the lots of energy days. But anyways, I'm just saying, yeah. I mean, when you're already at a date's house, especially, and he says he wants to extend, bitch, might as well. You're already there. You ain't got to go nowhere else. You ain't got to meet nobody else. Time to get that bag, baby. Next.
Oh my God, corny, lame, boo, tomato, I'm throwing tomatoes.
Love it. And this is exactly how you should act, and probably exactly what you should say. For some reason, men respond to this. A lot of them like it. And most of the time, that's all you have to do in order to get your way. But even if they are not going for it, still stick to your guns. Stay on that same energy, that same attitude. I love this. Don't sway to them. Keep your standards. Don't go down, because then they know that they can work you. Stay at 1,000. And then if they want to fucking text you some bullshit, be like, okay, now it's 1,500. Okay, you want to waste my time some more? And stick to that shit. They'll cave. And if they don't, fuck them. Somebody else will. Next.
I gotta think of a way to get this money by tomorrow. I gotta think of a way to get this money by tomorrow.
This is for all of us recovery hosts. This is so funny and true. When you're trying to be all sweet and you're like, yeah, so and then they're just trying to give you like a hard time, or just like not even a hard time. They're just, but in your head it's a hard time because you're just really having a hard time. And you're just like, fuck, man, you just send it. But, Sober Life, August 21st. Oh, I almost fucked it up. Yeah. Next.
He never thought, so what? So what? So what? So what?
I love this attitude. Not my particular place to work. Like I've said before, I have never personally walked or anything like that outside. Okay, I've always been one of them, motel, call me up, not hotel hoes, okay? But to each his own, and if you like it, I love it, baby. Don't let nobody make you feel any kind of way, because that's how you're gonna get the most money in this game. You start feeling bad about it, you start feeling like, this one lame-ass dude that I used to know in high school called me a hoe in a bad way. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. So what? So what? Next. Your wifey tells the trick the wrong rate. And she runs off crying like, listen, you little bitch. Focus. Sometimes you gotta be like that when you're teaching somebody. I wouldn't know. But next. Again, I just love this attitude. And so what? Just tested positive for being ran through. I love it. Next. See, I've never been on the blade, but I've been in hotels where, like I said, a pee ducker, okay? A pee fucking shaker, okay? And when you have the, you know, the habit, like I do, of when they text your phone, just to not only talk shit to them for, you know, while you're just bored and like doing nothing else, if you have that sense of humor, but also sending them on dry runs to hotels where you've never been at in your life and you're never going to. And they show up and then you're like, yeah, this floor, this room, and you're just baiting them, and then they're like, you fucking dumb bitch, I knocked on the door and you weren't there. And then you see them in public and you're like, ooh. But anyways, yeah, maybe that's just me. I don't know. Next. Is there another one? Oh, yeah, I just looked and there's not another one. So that brings us to the end of this one. And if you like this, let me know so that I can collect more for you and show them to you in another video. I hope to be making more videos more frequently, but you know me, or maybe you don't. No. Let's put out some good vibes in the world. I'm going to be making more videos more frequently because, want to know why? Because I got shit to say. And it's entertaining. Until next time. Bye.